Hi guys, this is Pam, Flower Patch Farmhouse, and today I wanted to show you an experiment I'm doing. Now I don't know if this will work, but I saw it on YouTube where a guy heated his greenhouse with a compost bin. Now this is just some old pallets that have been attached together, and this is the back lower vent door of my greenhouse, and over the door, we have opened it and attached it open, there is some mesh screening. And then I'm going to fill this with leaves and compost material, chicken litter, and I'm going to see if it will actually help keep the inside of my greenhouse a little bit warmer this winter. This is not an insulated greenhouse. It's more of a glorified cold frame, but we'll give it a shot. Can't hurt anything, and we'll see what happens. So I'll give you a closer shot of this. Now here we are, we're looking down inside of the pallets, and there you see the screening on the open little doorway. And I'm going to fill up the leaves and debris and stuff that's going to compost higher than the opening. And I'm going to try to keep it filled this winter, and I will cover it with a tarp so it doesn't get too terribly wet. And then, then it becomes anaerobic and cool and won't heat. So, like I said, this is just an experiment, and we'll see how it works. I always have plenty of chicken debris because I have the chickens. And my husband brought me home 6 big bags of leaves. And I'm always pulling stuff up out of the garden when it's not snowing. We are supposed to get snow this next week, about a foot. And we'll see if that holds true. And while I'm out here, I'm going to give you a real quick look at how we covered the greenhouse, because it needs a lot of repairs and it wasn't watertight, but I'll back up and show you that. So here we have the view of the greenhouse. We've put plastic on top, wrapped it in areas where the bear had broken through and broken panels to make it a little more airtight so it'd hold that heat that hopefully we're going to produce with the compost bin where it's at. And this will be a fun experiment this winter, and I hope it works because I would love to have a heated greenhouse. Plus, we're having trees taken down, like I said in my secret garden video, that I'll get more sun back here once they take those trees down, and I certainly hope they get to it before real winter weather hits. Hopefully this one storm will be short-lived and they can get back to their tree removal. So that's it for this time, and I will be sure and update you on how this works. So here is my composter I was showing you, and I had said we were supposed to get a foot of snow. This is 2 or 3 days after I did that video, and looky here, we got 2 feet of snow instead of just 1. But we are going to get rain this coming weekend, supposedly, and hopefully we will get a pretty good melt off. This is kind of early for us to have this much snow, so I'm looking forward to it being rained off because there still were some things I wanted to get done. But I had put a piece of roofing tin over my composter to keep the majority of the snow out. I had a small opening so that some could get in because I do need moisture for the composting action to start. And I wanted that to get going because right now it actually was in the 20s last night and early this morning. And so I really do need some heat in my greenhouse. Though everything in there looked okay for suffering 20-degree weather. Well, that's a little update on my composter next to my greenhouse. And so far, my plastic roof, or that tarp stuff, clear plastic, has held up really well. They have some big blobs dropping from the snow in the trees above, and it's held up. So far so good with the clear plastic covering on the greenhouse. See you in the next video.